And then I saw her face. I'm a believer, and not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love.
Hey guys, so HD here, and I am back with another reaction video. And today I'm going to be reacting to Princess Trixie Sparkle, Episode 10, Revelations. So yeah, this is like a sequel to, the last episode. Of course, this is episode 10, which is going to show what happened in the last episode. Yeah, you remember what happened in the last episode, right? Yeah, Trixie got the Alicorn amulet and Shadow took her, and now Twilight's the one to blame. So I wonder what's going to happen in this episode. Get this at a stable point. Okay, I think I'm all set up, so, let's jump right in!
Previously on Princess Trixie Sparkle.
Let me turn it down.
If no pony has been in this room for years, why is there a book missing on that shelf? There's no dust on the shelf there. I think some ponies taken this book recently.
Tapestry?
Just look at the detail! There's so much to take in. Wait, what's this? A flaw in the fabric, perhaps?
It's like some pony unstitched it there.
How dreadful! A beautiful piece like this deserves to be mended.
None of the animals are acting the same.
What do you mean?
Whenever I try to let them free, all of them panic and flee.
Fluttershy, your stair! Use your stair!
I can't! It won't work!
Trixie, don't!
Yep, here it is. This is what happened in the last episode.
Thank you, Princess, for delivering exactly what I needed. All of Equestria will fall, and you have no pony to blame but yourself.
What? No! No! Wait! Help me! Twilight, what have you done?
It's your fate. Come join me.
No! Never!
Yes, forever!
I won't, Estelle! Take all your evil deeds and rot in Tartarus!
So be it then, Luna.
Estelle, I have the amulet. What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing is wrong. There's no time to dwell on things that cannot be. I have waited too long to finish my...
So it starts off with
Where is the
main villain having a breakdown.
Well, it is here, but I was unable to retrieve it before Trixie could fasten it around her neck.
Very well, then. The arrogant youth is not hard to manipulate. The amulet will be mine soon enough. Perhaps her appearance is fortuitous. Without the assistance of another Alicorn, my plans are in jeopardy of failure.
But I thought we were gonna convince Luna to join us.
Do you see her here by my side? Would she still be in that dungeon cell if she had turned to our cause?
Does she know?
She does not wish to know. She would rather rot in despair than turn against that pitiful excuse of an Alicorn.
She'll come around, Estelle. Don't give up on her. I know Luna. She'll listen to me. Maybe I can...
Enough, Shadow. Luna has made her choice. Any semblance of familial love in me died centuries ago, and I was a fool for believing otherwise. She is nothing more to me than another blind subject of Celestia. Now, as for Twilight Sparkle and her meddlesome friends, how is it they have escaped
Don't even call them meddlesome.
on 2 occasions unscathed?
Well...
My magnificent shadow, bested by common earth ponies, unicorn, and pegasi, who've all been scrambled by my own magic. It's pathetic.
I'm sorry.
Still, these ponies have proven too bothersome. I will not make the same mistake that he did and underestimate my opponent. Make yourself useful and bring them to me. They can watch with their beloved princesses as their world is changed forever. Do not fail me, Shadow.
Yes, Estelle. It shall be done.
There she is. There's Trixie.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead! What was that?
Calm
But there is,
yourself, Trixie.
Estelle.
You really are behind all this, aren't you? You used me, and you lied to me.
I never uttered a lie. Have you not sought revenge on your enemy and taken her form?
Well, she kind of blew my cover, so there's really no point anymore.
The fault, therefore, does not lie with me, but with your own incompetence.
You're the one who gave me the spell in the first place!
You intrigue me, Trixie Lulamoon. Even in the presence of royalty, you allow your temper to flare.
What are you doing to her?
Royalty?
Oh, you were just picking her up. You weren't gonna do anything with her.
You're an alicorn too? Ugh, okay, I am so done with all of this. There's nothing special about being an alicorn anymore, is there? Let me guess.
Like you have
You're
the rights to
princess
stop being
I
one!
don't know. Something
You
dark
body
and
stealing whippersnapper!
Everfree Forest?
You are partially correct, though I am no princess.
You just said...
I am an equestrian queen.
Right. Then how come no ponies
Oh,
ever
so
heard of
she's
you?
not a princess.
Twilight couldn't find a single
She's a
reference to you in
queen.
all of her books. And trust me, that's a big deal. And
So
another
what?
thing, why doesn't my
You working
magic
for
work?
Chrysalis?
Did you cast another one of your freaky spells on me or something? I thought you and I had come to a little understanding, and this is not an ordeal.
I do not fault you for wanting answers, but time is of the essence. I must insist that you fulfill your end of our bargain and return my amulet to me.
And what if I don't?
She ain't giving you
That is your
nothing!
choice, though I advise against it. As you have so crassly pointed out, your magic is useless here, even with the amulet in your possession. I don't have the time or the patience to deal with a pony who rejects my tutelage and refuses the reward.
You're... what?
Had I not promised to teach you the ways of my magic? I can show you how to master unimaginable power if you so choose to be my ally and help me fulfill my great plans for Equestria.
No.
Or
Please don't do
you
it.
can join the
Don't
other
do it,
boys
Trixie.
who dared stand in my way and spend the rest of your miserable life locked in a dungeon of your own despair.
I don't know.
I implore
Oh,
you
so
to
you're
make your
out of
decision
ideas?
quickly, or I shall be forced to make one for you.
You blew it down!
Oh
Watch it!
She is real. It can't be.
What have you done to the princesses?
Look, she's still wearing the amulet. Don't give it to her, Trixie.
Oh, sure. Now you all want to pretend to be my friends again. How many times
Pretend?
have I tried to tell you that I was telling the truth? But no! You had to treat me like I was lower than dirt. And you lied to me. You said you would protect me and that I could trust you. But instead, you attacked me and accused me of things I had nothing to do with. You let that monster take me! Well, I'm through trying to make up for what I did to you.
She was trying to stop that shadow pony!
Great. And I'm going to
She didn't expect
Try
you to
and
get
stop
attacked
it
by
now, princess.
or taken! What have you done?
Finally,
Now you look like a
pain is over.
nightmare
now, Trixie.
lost narrator.
I promise you will never have to feel it again.
Wait, what's going on?
No
I
way!
present to you pathetic little ponies, the future ruler of Equestria. Nightmare
You overcame
Luna.
her mind and turned her into a nightmare creature like you?
Is every pony okay?
I'll stab you in the back of the head!
I'm so sorry to see you here, my little ponies.
Princess Luna.
Twilight Sparkle?
Princess Celestia.
so glad
No
we
time for
found you.
jokes, Pinky!
Cadence with you? Or my brother? I'm afraid not. Has something happened?
Well, Twilight put a trace spell on Trixie back before she got captured in the Crystal Empire, so when the Shadow thing took her, we could figure out where she went. Cadence and Shining Armor were going to come with us, since Cadence pretty much almost defeated Shadow, if it weren't for Twilight giving Trixie the amulet by mistake and—
The amulet? You gave her the amulet?
Way to go,
It's
Pinky!
my fault, Princess. I thought I could trick Trixie into revealing her plot by pretending to give her the Alicorn amulet. But I was wrong.
We followed after them to retrieve it, but it seems that Barut saw us coming.
At least you are safe.
Well, kind of. I wouldn't call being locked in a dungeon safe.
What of the amulet? Has Trixie relinquished it to Estelle?
I'm afraid so, Princess.
Then hope is truly lost.
I never meant for things to get this out of hoof. I am so sorry that you ponies must suffer from my poor decisions.
What decisions?
I'm afraid there are secrets in my past that I have spent centuries trying to forget. It's only right that you valiant ponies hear the truth, though it is a hard one to swallow. You must understand that I only tried to protect the ponies, but I made a terrible mistake, and now all of Equestria will suffer the consequences. Long ago, in the time of Starswirl the Bearded, ponies enjoyed the magical miracles he performed and the wondrous magic he created. As time grew long, however, Starswirl grew weary of his immortality and the burden of the magical leadership that was demanded of him. His appearances to the ponies became further and further apart until he decided to only make himself known to the other ponies once every 100 years. Starswirl knew that his guidance was highly valued and that ponies might suffer from his disappearance. So he'd agreed that upon his arrival every century, he would take into his care a single apprentice that he would train to take his place for the duration of his time away. After 1 year of his tutelage, that apprentice was equipped with enough magic to take over his responsibilities for the next century. Clover the Clever was one such apprentice,
the Clever.
and she was a key element to uniting all pony kind with the fires of friendship and establishing a new kingdom called Equestria. The creation of this new kingdom convinced Starswirl that rather than searching for a mere apprentice to replace Clover the Clever, he could finally train an adequate heir. As far as I remember, Starswirl had had a vision that guided him to that heir. For the first time in pony history, he chose an Earth Pony apprentice to carry on his legacy.
Is
but
that
failed
Estelle?
to mention his master plan for her future. That Earth Pony was Estelle.
What?
Forgive the intrusion, Princess, but there's nothing in Starswirl's diaries about Estelle. And there wouldn't be. I kept those volumes locked away from other ponies, safe in my private studies at the Canterlot Archives.
The missing book! The missing what now?
Yes, I had to retrieve the diary when I knew who I was up against. It had been so long that I had even thought of Estelle. I wanted to reference what had been written about her studies, hoping it would prepare me to face her again. How were
So
you
did
aware of this?
Starswirl turn Estelle
Sort of stumbled
into
upon
Celestia
your
and
private study.
Luna's sister?
And it was kind of easy to pick the lock.
What? It was?
I imagine it would be. I had to break the magical seal from the room to enter it, and forgot to reseal it when I departed. I had many more things on my mind.
So, Estelle took over for Starswirl and became an Alicorn?
Not exactly, dear one. Estelle was given a unicorn horn in a grand ceremony in her honor that she would then use in her training. Estelle had always been fascinated and obsessed with magic, so this opportunity was a dream come true. She trained with Starswirl for countless
so
hours
Starswirl
and days, rarely seen
Turned
outside the
Estelle
castle
into a
lobby.
unicorn.
But
Unicorn.
after her year was
Almost
almost
said alicorn.
completed, a great war had claimed Equestria. You see, Equestria was a vast land that had once
Excuse
been
me?
inhabited by all sorts of creatures who were driven out by the ponies now inhabiting it. They demanded the return of their land, but the pony leaders, including the Unicorn King, had refused. The war lasted many years and claimed several lives on both sides of the battle. Starswirl and the Unicorn King were called away from the throne to assist on the front lines, leaving Estelle to guide the ponies in their absence. Even in great panic, she led the ponies with grace and humility, only furthering Starswirl's confidence in her capability to permanently take his place. In the final battle of the war, the ponies proved to be victorious, but it had come at a grave cost. The Unicorn King had perished in battle and left no heir to the throne. Ponies looked to Starswirl and Estelle for guidance, choosing to put their trust in them. After mourning the loss of their king, Starswirl presented Estelle to the ponies and announced her true calling as their queen. He wanted her to represent all pony kind, Earth, Unicorn, and Pegasi, and his final gift to her were a magnificent pair of wings, making her the first known alicorn in our histories. Starswirl believed that Estelle would rule as an immortal but benevolent leader. He had given her the means to control all kinds of magic, and every pony felt safe once more. However, Starswirl's plans came to an abrupt halt when he had confessed his true intention for her training. Estelle reacted with shock and resentment and rejected his proposal to take his place. Their conflict lasted many days, until at last Estelle fled the castle, abandoning her throne and the pony she ruled. Starswirl was forced to re-examine his prophecy and realized a fatal flaw. In his haste to find an heir, he had misinterpreted his vision and chosen the wrong member of her bloodline as apprentice. The true successor was in fact Estelle's younger sister. Realizing his mistake, he addressed the
and there's
Celestia and declared that this sister was their true leader, and she would be trained to guide them into a brighter future.
This is a really good story. Who was the younger sister?
Me.
You?
Yes.
Of course.
Estelle is my older sister.
But you and the... Huh?
Whoa. That kind of just blew my mind.
I did everything I could to make Starswirl proud. He taught me magic based on precious elements he had called the Elements of Harmony. When my training was completed, I too ascended to an alicorn. However, the magic given to a queen could not be given twice. Although Estelle had fled, she still held that magic within her, and it could not be transferred to me. This is why I have always been a princess.
What about Princess Luna?
At the time of my ascension, Luna was still in our Earth Pony mother's womb. Starswirl had decreed that she too would be instrumental to Equestria's future and blessed her before she was born to rise as an immortal alicorn princess and rule at my side.
That's adorable!
Did Estelle ever come back?
I'm afraid so. It was the events of her reappearance that have haunted me all these years. No pony could have anticipated what would happen, but it is the source of my terrible mistakes and the reason for her hatred of me now.
Meanwhile...
What is this place?
This is the Tree of Harmony, and the final piece of my revenge.
What exactly do you mean?
Your final test and demonstration of loyalty is
to
assist
Tree of Harmony?
me in the destruction of this tree.
A tree? You wanted your amulet and made me like this so we could kill a tree?
I do not expect you to understand, Trixie.
Can you not just tell me what's so important about this tree?
No, but I can show you.
What's this?
This will allow you to see into my past, so that you may understand why things must be the way they are.
Of course. They showed that in Season 4. Is that Estelle? Ooh, animation.
No adoring crowds or grand entrances to welcome your queen? You must have told many slanderous lies about me to have the ponies flee in my presence.
Estelle, my pupil, what has become of you?
Oh, this? Don't you find this is a good look for me? Seems that your
No, you look like a
elemental
freak!
magic isn't all it's cracked up to be now, is it? You withheld how powerful this new magic can be. Powerful enough to defeat the great star swirl.
Magic based in darkness can only corrupt. You can never truly be happy when you embrace it.
Oh!
How dare you speak to me about happiness? You destroyed my happiness long ago!
I am sorry for the pain I have caused you, Estelle. My miscalculations have come at a great cost to you, but seeking revenge will not appease your anger. It can only serve to fuel it.
Oh, you're sorry, are you? You're sorry that you destroyed my life and kept secrets from me, knowing what it would do to me? I demand that you take back your curse, or I will show you no mercy.
It is unwise to venture down this path. There is no need to destroy what little sanity resides within you with violence.
You are the reason for everything I am! You could have followed after me and tried to see reason. You could have had it all, Star Swirl, but your pride outweighs your good judgment. Worry not, old fool. The tears I have shed are long gone, and my better judgment has helped me to see just how blinded I truly was. In fact, you should rejoice, for I have come to give you exactly what you wanted from me all along. Permanent release. When
Permanent
you are out
release?
of my way, there will be nothing to stop me from curing the plague you have placed on these ponies.
I can't let you do that, Estelle.
Celestia?
You have to let this go. Starswell's right. There's no good that can come from this.
How dare you inflict this pain and responsibility on my sister? You have corrupted everything I hold dear, and I will take great pleasure in destroying you.
Estelle, please.
She's losing it.
Don't do this. I don't want to fight you.
Stay out of this, Tia. You can't understand the damage he has done to me, to you.
Hey,
to all
don't
of
steal
Colorblind.
Luna's line.
I am this
Only
world's
Luna
last
gets to
hope
call
for redemption.
Celestia Tia.
I am sorry it has come to this, but I cannot allow Equestria to suffer from your misguided vengeance.
Misguided? You know nothing, you old fool. Did you really think you could mold me into becoming your puppet? Telling me all these lies about my destiny and my fate, without once ever considering what I want, or even what is good for Equestria. You put on a perfect guise of wisdom and power, but I know the truth. I know what you really are. A coward!
I remember a time when I lived just to please you, following your plan to fulfill my destiny. But now I understand what I couldn't see then. You tried to fit me in that role, but now I'm taking back control. So bear my fury, and then I
Oh no.
the heart that's long made cold. It's time to recompense for the damage and the loss.
Thank you, Celestia.
Bear my fury, take back your curse, release me from torment, and soon Equestria will be free once again. A new era begins. It's too late to run and hide, and I won't accept this
kind of like the rock music. I should start my own Brony rock group!
To you and your demise, you can't escape my punishment from this great evil deep inside. You tried to fit me in that role, but now I'm taking back control. So bear my fury and bitterness for a heart that's long been cold. It's time to
Is she killing him?
A new era begins. A new era begins. No!
Stay strong, Celestia.
Looks like he... Looks like she did kill him.
Such a perfect ending for the mighty Star Swirl the Bearded. Forever trapped in the form of a tree, unable to find the sweet release from immortality that he's so long.
Oh, so in the show...
And better yet, I've found exactly what I've been looking for. The elements of harmony.
I won't let you do this, Estelle! Whatever evil plan you have.
So in the show,
now.
Star Swirl
You
is
don't know what
in
you're
that
talking
tree?
about, Celestia. I'm only going to make the world a better place. Usher in
I need
that
to,
new era
I
of
need to hear
peace and
all these
prosperity,
stories
and
from the
banish
show.
cursey
Is
lady
Star
in our
Swirl
lineage.
in that tree?
Ushered in by your hatred and destruction. The only curse on our lineage is you! For the future of Equestria, I, Princess Celestia, banish you! Never again to let your treachery harm any pony here or hereafter!
What? But I did this for you! For us! You have to let me explain! Tia!
You
Tia, don't
killed
do this.
someone!
Tia, you're my family, please! Tia!
Thank you. That's what you deserve. So much for killing a most powerful wizard.
In my anguish, I banished my sister into the tapestry and retrieved the amulet where she had stored this dangerous new power.
But if Star Swirl became the tree, how did he have the elements of harmony?
This is the reason he was so crucial to pony kind. He never told me how he had acquired the elements, only that in his attempt to protect them, he had inadvertently made himself immortal and the vessel for the source of all equestrian magic.
The elements of harmony are the source of equestrian magic?
Indeed they are, for true magic can only come from generosity, laughter, kindness, loyalty, and honesty. But you see, although Star Swirl
And
was the
once
vessel,
you
he was
finish
still
her
unable
with
to
those
fully
things,
unlock their power.
does Star
Unlike
Swirl
you brave
get to
ponies,
come back to
he
life?
was never able to understand the magic of friendship.
That'd be awesome if they
So
did.
then the magic Estelle used was based on something else?
I shudder to think of where and how she acquired it. All I can remember was seeing the rage in her eyes on that day. I knew I had truly lost the sister I had once loved.
Wait, if she wants to use Trixie to destroy the tree, won't that...
Destroy equestrian magic.
What?
Estelle's goal was never to take over Equestria. She wants to free it from magic. She believes that magic was the cause for all of her pain, and that Equestria will be safer and happier without it. The creation of her dark magic was rooted in that idea, and wherever her influence lies, magic wanes.
Estelle had invented her own magic for the purpose of destroying all magic? Does any pony else think that's kind of a bit contradictory?
Did it work?
Not completely, but yes. Her magic served to drain any kind of magical element it came into contact with, and her influence spread very quickly. Soon, the animals of Equestria could no longer speak.
You mean animals could talk?
Yes, dear one. At one point,
So the whole
they
time,
could.
animals
Her
can
influence
talk.
also stole the magic of the weather, the earth, and even the sun and the moon. She
In the show, we
intended to
never
make
get to
the
see
world run
animals
on
talk.
its own. But this world was not built for such a lack of magic. The places influenced by her the most overgrew with all manner of wild beasts and plants. It became a dark and dangerous place for ponies. It became the ever-free forest.
Whoa, Nelly!
So that's why our magic isn't working.
And why my stare didn't work in the forest?
And don't forget the dragons! Didn't you say they didn't respond when you tried to talk to them? Shoot, Spack. You're right.
Oh, my poor animals. No wonder Angel was afraid. He couldn't understand a word I was saying.
I was always afraid that my sister might one day escape. So I hung the tapestry in the castle where I might keep an eye on it.
The tapestry! Could it be the one Fluttershy and I saw with the slight tear in the missing center?
That missing
Of course.
center was a rose.
You guys saw that in
missing center
episode
was
6.
Estelle.
If this wasn't so serious and dangerous, this would be like the best story ever.
But how did
Really,
she
Pinky?
escape?
The popcorn?
That I don't know.
Hey, what happened to Princess Luna?
Can we talk?
Put me back in the dungeon with the other Shadow. We have nothing left to discuss.
That's not true. I never really...
Did she ditch them for Shadow?
Me. Your words are just as empty as hers are.
She's not evil, you know. She just wants what's best for Equestria.
And it doesn't matter who she hurts in the process?
She'd never hurt you, Luna. She loves you.
She doesn't even know me.
But I do.
No, you used to. But at the first sign of trouble, you fled, just like every pony else. You abandoned me, Shadow, and when you finally reappear, you're the lapdog of some insane mare who wants to destroy magic?
You just don't understand her like I do.
Do you think I didn't notice you staring at that tapestry all those years in our youth? I couldn't understand why you loved it so much or why it would sometimes bring a tear to your eye, but it makes sense now. So what are you really? Some kind of demon spawn from the sister I never knew?
I came from her magic, but that's all I know. I don't really have any memories before you.
And yet it doesn't matter, does it? Your loyalty still lies with her, no matter what it does to me or any pony else. You were my world, Shadow. My brother. My only real friend. How could you do that
So
to me?
Luna and Shadow were
How could you keep
friends?
secrets and abandon me when I needed you? You watched Celestia send me to the moon, and you did nothing. And even after 1,000 years when I came back, you never once came to me. Are you so blinded that you would push away the only pony who really cared about you, just to chase after the demented dreams of an evil mare?
It's not like that, Luna. I never stopped loving you.
Take me back, Shadow. I never want to see you again.
I'm sorry. Luna, I'm so sorry.
When I saw you in episode 6, you were evil. But now, you want her back? Aww. Aww.
A long time ago, I found myself on
This song, Taylor Swift.
cold and afraid. I needed somewhere to call home. Then you opened your hooves to me. I found a friend, some pony who could share my joys. And woes. Growing up by my side, you were my world. You were the one who held my heart. My dear Luna, I cherished every day we were together, and we knew no matter what we had each other. It was you and me. I wish that it could always be.
Hey, who took my cookie?
I don't know.
They're like boyfriend and girlfriend.
All of the fun we had, it brings me a smile. All of the mischief and the wonder.
You know, if Luna's about the night and you love her when she's about the night, why not Wildest Dreams?
Why did that?
So you remember me? When you kiss my leg cheeks, I know you're gonna taste me. Hey! There's so many things in your wildest dreams.
Every day we were together, and we knew no matter what we had each other. It was you.
I'm sorry, I had to do that Chickman voice.
I wish that it could always be. I wish that I could take us back to those moments where there's no pain and no betrayal, just love and laughter.
Excuse me.
It was you and me. I wish that it could always.
Shadow, why are you sad?
I just miss someone, that's all. You'll never leave me, will you, Luna?
Nuh-uh, never.
I wish that it could always be.
How come you hide when other ponies are around?
I'm scared. They might not like me like you do.
Why not?
'Cause I'm different.
Well, I'm different too. And I like you.
I know, Luna. I like you too.
My dear Luna.
You know, as for our guest in the last episode, I bet Luna and Shadow are gonna kiss. That'll be an awesome part in the last episode.
It was you and me. I wish that it could always be. I wish that I could take it back and never leave you. The time apart was killing me, 'cause I still loved you even when you'd gone. My love for you kept going strong. You said you'd never leave me, Luna. I can't do this without you.
To be continued. One last time. Oh man. Episode 11 is gonna be awesome. The grand finale. Estelle's defeat! Take back everything you gave to her! Wow, that was an amazing episode. Yeah, of course, we do get to see Trixie turn into like a shadow monster after Estelle turned into a shadow monster. And then all of the main six get thrown in a dungeon. And then, yeah, Celestia explains like the whole story of how Estelle became an alicorn, and of course, Estelle rejected everything that Starswirl was going to give to her, but it was actually Starswirl who rejected Estelle, so Estelle killed him, turned him into like a tree stem, like the Tree of Harmony, and then Celestia banished Estelle into that cloth that Fluttershy and Rarity saw. Gosh, guys. And yes, that song, that Taylor Swift song, yeah, Pegasus Pitch VA did a great job doing a cover of that song, but in a pony version. Yeah, my dear sweet Luna, such a heartwarming song. It shows all the moments when they were friends, and then Shadow saw Luna get banished to the moon, and now he's so heartbroken. Luna promised Shadow that she will protect him. Saddest moment we got to see, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna end off here because it's almost nighttime. Luna is about to raise her moon. Once again, guys, thanks for watching and ahoy!